once again with the opening of the 47th edition of the World Championship Barbecue Cooking Contest. Barbecue is king here in Memphis. We welcome the world to Memphis. We have a symbolic signing of the Memorandum of Understanding between Memphis and May and the mayors from Hansong and Goonsman.
To celebrate the World Championship Barbecue Cooking Contest of Memphis in May International Festival.
Being here brings to mind a blessed Elvis song. Wise man said, only fools rush in, but I can't help calling in me Memphis.
All right, we've started our trimming. We're sorting through 92 slabs of Prairie Fresh ribs today. So time to get them trimmed up. Gonna feed some people today and pick out our best 24 slabs for the contest on Saturday.
Hey, it's Bobby T. We're back at the World Championship Memphis in May 2025, and I'm about to start prepping wings for the hot wing category. We brine them in Heath Riles chicken rub, and we're gonna use his new buffalo seasoning. Then I got a couple other rubs here we're gonna dust them with, and we're gonna get them on the smoker and hope for a call.
Hello, I'm Kevin LaRock, and I'm here cooking with Heath Riles BBQ at the Memphis in May 2025. And I'm getting ready to rub the turkey breasts for the turkey smoke category tonight. It's been injected with Heath's chicken brine, and I'm using honey chipotle rub and some other secret Heath Riles rubs that are in there I can't tell you. And then set some sauce glaze on it, and then we're gonna slice it and turn it in.
Hey, I'm Heath Bloodsucker. I'm here at the first ever SCA competition in Memphis in May. Excited to be here, and I'm cooking this steak for the Heath Riles team this year, and hope we do a great job. I use Heath Riles seasonings on everything that I cook, and steak is not excluded. The Creole garlic butter is one of those rubs that I feel goes on a steak, it belongs on a steak, and it's never not been on my steak. Here in a little bit, we're gonna fire up the pit. I'm cooking on the PK Go. When that gets good and hot, about 550 degrees, we're gonna put that steak on, fire it up, get it nice and beautiful, turn it in, make some judges happy.
All right, it's Friday at Memphis in May. As you can see, we're lighting our beautiful pit here. Kevin's getting it fired up. And we're fixing to run a full practice run of our Prairie Fresh ribs today on our beautiful BFO Outlaw, and make sure that our timing, our flavors, everything is perfect for tomorrow's cook. So follow along today as we do this practice run. We're gonna let some people try some of the ribs that the judges will be tasting tomorrow today. We're doing them the same way. So let's see their reactions once we're finally done with these. Let's season some ribs. All right, the first thing we're doing, you can see my buddy Austin here is spraying some racks with some Pam. And we're just doing that to kind of make cleanup really easy today, that's all. Really easy, because we cook all of our ribs on racks where we can move 5 to 6 slabs at a time. Deborah, let's start rolling reels, baby. So we've got some ribs here, and we're gonna start getting them laid out on some racks. All right, step one, y'all know we use some mustard around here. We're gonna get mustard on, We're gonna come back with a layer of that garlic jalapeno and a layer of comp rub. Keep it simple, keep it easy. All right, these ribs have sweated in a good 15 minutes. It's time to get over here to that cooker. We've got her up, get them on, and let's get this practice run started. All right, we're on. Gonna get her stabilized. We're gonna give it about 2 hours. Get ready to wrap in that good old butter bath. Let's make sure this practice run counts good, because down here in Memphis in May, you only got one good shot. And so putting in the practice and the effort, for us, it really matters. Because, like I say, it's only once a year event. You only got one opportunity, one chance, make it count.
All right, it's Bobby T, and I'm back with another cook. Today we're doing the ancillary beef category, and I have a beautiful Wagyu beef short rib on the smoker. Let's check it out. So what I did was I seasoned it with a little bit of Heath Riles everyday rub and then finished it with 7 bones. We're cooking at 325 degrees. We're gonna do a beautiful dish with some lemon garlic mashed potatoes, some phyllo dough cups. We're hoping for a call.
Hi, I'm Kevin LaRock, and I am cooking the poultry chicken thigh category today. I just seasoned the bottom of the chicken thighs with the honey chipotle rub, and I'm gonna flip them over, and I'm gonna put a combination of honey rub and the chicken rub. And then when they come out, they're gonna be dunked in a combination of Heath Riles sweet and competition sauce. And other than that, it's turn-in time.
All right, the smoke's been rolling for 50 minutes. Let's get in here and take a peek at these ribs. I would say they are ready to be spritzed. Get a little bit of water on them here. That's all I'm spraying with is a little bit of water. All right, going to the next one. That's getting a lot of color. Oh yeah, look at that comp rub. That's what we want. See the way that hickory right there is giving that nice mahogany color? That's what the judges are looking for, because that's a little bit of flavor that's building that bark. We'll be back here in about another 45 minutes to take a look at them. Hopefully within about an hour or 10, we're gonna be wrapping. We'll be back and check them.
Hey everybody, so it's old Big Jake here. I'm over at Memphis in May cooking the seafood ancillary. We're doing some stuffed bacon wrapped shrimp. So I've got my shrimp here, I went ahead and butterflied them. I've got some boudin and cream cheese with my barbecue rub. Got some nice, less fat bacon there. What we're gonna do, stuff these shrimp, wrap them in bacon, hit them with garlic jalapeno, hot barbecue rub, and a secret glazing. If I told you, it'd have to kill you. We're gonna cook these up and see what the judges think.
Hey, my name's Delbert Palmer, here with Heath Riles this weekend. We're gonna cook in the exotic. We're using some elk lamb chops. We're gonna smoke it for 20 minutes before we reverse sear. Just gonna put a little of this on here. Heath Riles garlic jalapeno. We're gonna leave that for 20 minutes. We're gonna take it, let it rest. We're gonna slice it, then we're gonna reverse sear it on some cast iron. Hopefully we'll pull them in.
All right, it's time to wrap some ribs right here. We're going down with a little bit of this honey chipotle, and then we're going right down with a rib. 3/4 cup of that butter bath. That's it. 1 down, 23 more to go. We'll start checking them in about 50 minutes to an hour, and they should be tender and need to rest. Good morning, sir. Y'all see Mike Johnson right there? That's the man with a plan. He owns St. Louis. Mike Johnson. That's not AKA Mike Jones. That's what we call it, AKA Mike Jones. That's the man right there. That's a hell of a cook. Let's get in here and check these ribs right now and check for tenderness on our practice run. So, for me, that rib's not done at all. So if I check that first one close to that door and it's not done, I'm gonna take my Thermopin now. All right, let's hit that push-pull test. We're starting to pop through here. Nope, we're not there yet. We're close, but not there. I'm gonna shut that, and I'm gonna go down here to the end and look. That is warm. We're starting right here, but I'm gonna skip down here, and we're not there yet. I'm gonna say we're gonna need about another 15 or 20. We'll get back in here and look at them again, and we'll be back. Need just a little while longer. All right, now it's been another 20 minutes. Let's get in here and check our ribs. I think that rib's starting to pop through good. That's what I want. Oh yeah, you see that? We're good. I ain't even got to touch it. Watch this right here. Push, pull. See that? That right there is what you want. When that bone starts pulling through, we're done. All done. We're gonna let these ribs rest for about an hour and a half, like I said. Then we're gonna sauce and glaze them and start serving some. All right, we're finishing up our competition style ribs. We've got a little busy today. You can see Austin's glazing them up right now. We've already set some sauce on some, but we're just getting them ready to feed some people. So our practice run went well, and we'll see tomorrow if we can do it again and make some judges happy. All right, it's 4:30 in the morning, Saturday, Memphis in May. We're here. We've got 16 slabs of ribs laid out for our first set that's going on. We're saving 8 that we're gonna stagger in about 2 hours. Hopefully we can make finals and those will be really fresh for that. But first we gotta get past the blind and on site. So TJ's cutting some onions in half, not quarters. You know, we gotta teach him every time because he can't remember anything. Kevin just lit the BFO Outlaw. We're getting it rolling, trying to get it up to temp. With the way the weather is today, last night they closed the park at 7, kind of run everybody out. We packed everything down, so we're kind of a little tight this morning, so we're kind of having to get everything back out and put it back out. But luckily the weather passed us. It's been a beautiful night so far, coming to find out. No rain, no water in the booth. So follow along. We're gonna get these ribs rolling and get them on. Now, mustard is just something I do that I've done for years, and I'm a little bit superstitious at this point. You don't have to use a binder. I know there's people gonna be saying, he's putting mustard on ribs. Well, you know what? I never seen you in line at the bank cashing a rib check like I have. So for the people in the comments saying that, remember that. It's about time I said that. You always do what you wanna do, but water, no binder, oil, mustard, it's whatever you prefer because it's your rib. Me, I'm going with that garlic jalapeno today. I know those judges need to be slapped in the back of that mouth with a little bit of heat. Back of that rib, where that tongue's gonna hit it, I want to get a good heat level under there. Now you know I'm coming back with that competition rub. Now, developing this rub in 2022 to come out here to the World Championship and actually win rib then was pretty awesome. We see a lot of teams using this rub now across many circuits. And it's pretty cool to walk around here at Memphis in May and see so many people using it, including some of the past Grand Champions. Now, when it comes to the back of these ribs right here, you probably think that I'll just over-season them. I put too much rub on them. I'm not gonna let that rib just sit there and sweat in. You know, whatever rub is adhered to it and stuck to that mustard and got on that meat, I'm good with it. And you see how much come off? Not a lot at all. To me, that's about perfect. Woo, them some money slabs here, y'all. I feel them. You got some weight to them, some of them. More of that dreaded mustard. Now we're coming back with that competition rub. Hey man, I've already threw up twice this morning.
I threw up once, so we're good.
See, we have a little bit of nerves over here. I do get nervous down here because it's a lot that goes into this, but I really have kind of threw up twice. I'll be all right. I'm like Reba, I'm a survivor. Y'all remember that? Well, let's get them on the rack. All right, these 16 slabs are almost ready to go on our Outlaw. Kevin said he's got her running right at 300, right? Yes. So we're going on a straight 5 o'clock. We've got 10 minutes and we're going on. We'll be back. This right here looks like a rib crime scene right here. Somebody better call CSI, because I'm afraid that right there is going to be somebody's lights out. All right, it's 5 a.m. Time to throw down some ribs. All right. That's 16 slabs on. We'll be back in about an hour to check them, see if they need a spritz. All right, it's time for the first spritz. We're about 50 minutes in. I have not looked. Oh, this is. Yeah, I gotta get that right. I don't want to squirt over everybody. Ooh, yeah, look at that. We got some beautiful color going on so far. You can see how the bark is starting to tack up. That's just what we're looking for. I'm gonna give it a little bit of spritz of water. Now, why do we use water? Well, I believe that water on this meat right here, that smoke attaches to that meat. It helps it with that water. Oh, look at that color. Oh, that's a beautiful color. All right, let's shut that grill lid and give it about another 50 minutes to an hour and we'll check them again. All right, it's time to wrap ribs. We got us an assembly line going because we're gonna get this done pretty fast. Now on our butter bath, we've got it mixed up here. We've got 2 jugs of it, just like the instructions say. Pretty easy, pretty simple. Now it's time to start seasoning our 8 racks of ribs for finals because they're gonna go on in about another 30 minutes. I wonder if them ribs right there is worth, what's the Grand Champion pay? About $28.5 or something? Wonder if them 8 racks there is worth that. Flavor, flavor, flavor. Well, looks like a winner to me. Time to put on some finals ribs after they sweat in about 15, 20 minutes. All right, we'll be back in a little while. All right, finals ribs are on. Now it's time to get the door shut and let this outlaw eat some of that royal oak charcoal. All right, it's time to start checking ribs. It's been an hour. I'm gonna get in here and start looking at them. Nope, we're not there yet. Oh, we are real close. But we're not there yet. Let me go down and check a few more. I'm gonna go down to this box. So we're not busting through yet. We're wanting to, and it don't have it yet. So we're going to give it about another 20 minutes, and we'll be back. Need them to have just a little bit more tenderness there. I didn't even check them with a thermopin, but they're not where I want them to be yet. It's a little rough in here. Still got 2 slabs that's a little hung up right now. So we got 14 in the cooler to rest in our Yeti. And we'll be back to check those other 2 shortly. All right, we're finna wrap these finals ribs. Look at that pretty mahogany color right there. Oh yeah, that's what we're looking for. Right there. Let's get them wrapped up. All right, finals ribs are going on about 1 hour and 10 minutes, 1 hour and 15, and we'll check them and pull them and start resting them. Then it is almost 9 o'clock right now, and about 10:30, we're gonna start glazing some ribs and getting ready to build a blind box because it's due in at 11. We'll be back. Oh yeah. I can tell by that rack right there, she likes it. Right now we're glazing all the ribs up and getting ready to set the glaze on them, and then we're gonna build a blind box. I'm not trying to jinx myself, but these ribs feel so good right now. Those big meaty slabs. I mean, so good. As far as what I'm looking for, tenderness-wise, they feel good. Who's walking the box? Did anybody time it? I didn't even ask that.
5 minutes, 12 seconds.
5 minutes, 12 seconds. Who's running it?
I'll do it.
Huh? I know you'll get it there, bro.
I'll get it there.
It's life or death.
I know, that's why I hesitated. No one else spoke up.
Well, they're bringing our ribs in. We're waiting here. Here we go. Now, for me, first thing I do is put a little bit of sauce on my cutting board down, just like this. All right, then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna do just a little bit down each rib. Need a little more pop on top.
Maybe a little. I mean, it's there.
Yes, sir. It just needs just a tad. Smoke, sir. All right. There she is, 2025 rib turn-in box. That's all I got. I'm gonna send it and let the good Lord have it. Don't spill her, Bob. All right, time for me to change clothes, and I'm sure y'all don't wanna hang around for that one. I got a judge coming in 5 minutes. Again! Thank you very much.
Congratulations,
could not have
sir.
got there without you. Flavor, baby.
That's right, brother. That's baby.
Flavor of it.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Now, how much time we got?
Up in 2:45.
Slabs of smoking.
Again, buddy.
Where's France at? Where'd he go? Slabs of smoking again.
Against Tim.
And Swinos.
Oh, that Marie.
Yep, 2:45. So we are hour and 5 minutes out. Time to go to work.
Congratulations.
Send 'em. Time to glaze up some finals ribs. As y'all know, we were lucky enough to have made finals, and I don't know what to say. We're going first out the gate today. It is a really, really good feeling, I know that. So let's get them glazed up and see what we're working with. I've not had my hands on them. Hopefully they're gonna be good. And what I mean by that, I know the flavor's there, but just being tender and the right tenderness, you have to have the right tenderness to win. So we'll see what happens. Let's get in here and tighten them up. We got some contenders, I can tell y'all that. Huh? They feel really good. Good feeling slab right there, boy.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, that one too. Now it's time to let them tack up for about 10 minutes. We're gonna transform them over to the other grill, the show grill. And we're gonna get ready to see if we can't sell these things to 4 finals judges. We happen to be the first team out of the gate today. We don't know who's made shoulder finals or hog finals yet. All that's come out so far is the patio and the rib, but we'll see how these ribs work out.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we are moving on to the vinegar sauce competition. In 4th place, ladies and gentlemen, Heath Riles BBQ. Second place in wings goes to Heath Riles BBQ. The best ribs at Memphis in May 2025 at the World Championship Barbecue Cooking Contest were made by a man from Hickory Flat, Mississippi. It's Heath Riles How does this one feel?
Well, it's just like the first time all over again. It never gets old.
There you go. Congratulations, my friend. We're going to see you back on this stage when we announce our grand champion. Congratulations, Heath Riles BBQ. I got second place, Big Bob Gibson's Barbecue. First place, the Grand Champion 2025 Memphis in May World Championship Barbecue Cooking Contest, Heath Riles BBQ. Ribs are taking it home once again. He did it. Heath Riles, come talk to me, buddy. How you doing? You all right?
No, I'm not okay. I'm kind of in shock.
That's you, baby. That is you.
I'm speechless. I don't know what to say.
I tell you what we can say. We can say you are the best in the world in 2025 at the Memphis in May World Championship Barbecue Cooking Contest. Ladies and gentlemen, Heath Riles BBQ.
Well, as you can see, we're off the stage, and I really don't have anything left to say, but thank you to everyone that helped us along the way. The huge team that we have, it could not be done without them, and all the support from the fans from everywhere. It's still an unbelievable moment, and just thank you for everyone that believes in us. This is incredible. Thank you.